Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is adjective phrase 28. The adjective phrase today is 6 feet under. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone says that another person is 6 feet under, it means that person is dead and buried. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. The origin of this phrase goes all the way back to the Black Plague. The mayor of London, at that time, had enacted a law to bury bodies at least 6 feet under the ground to limit the spread of the plague. So that was the first time that 6 feet was actually mentioned. Okay, this thinking turned out to be incorrect because the disease spread by fleas usually spread before a body was dead and buried, and it was ended. So they ended up ending this for a while. However, it was brought back in the 1800s. So, however, in the 1800s, there was a demand for dead bodies due to training medical doctors. I don't know, maybe they started making a lot more medical advances and they had a lot more medical students and they needed more dead bodies. And there were many grave robbers being paid to produce the dead bodies, and this was a problem. So they brought back 6 feet to make it more difficult for the grave robbers to rob the graves, because it's a lot further that they have to dig down. Okay, good. Grave robbers being paid. Thus, the law was reversed back to 6 feet. Like today, in our present time, in the U.S., it varies from state to state, but 6 feet is still usually kept as an old habit and standard. So some it could be a lot less. I've heard it, it could be even as little as 2 feet. But, probably you want to be at least that or further down to make sure that the odor of the decaying body cannot come through. Okay. All right, anyway, let's continue here. Let's look at 2 examples, just to see how it's used. You should be careful. If you become a whistleblower and produce state evidence, you may end up 6 feet under. Yeah, if you're testifying against somebody, somebody who's powerful and has connections, they may send somebody to have something happen to you. So you could end up 6 feet under. Or number 2 here, if you don't give up smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day, you may end up 6 feet under at an early age. So in that sense, it's actually used in kind of a humorous way. To be, death is usually not humorous, but this is one way to kind of make it or ease it so that it's not so bad. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.